What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? OG Gamer, Fingertune, Sam. Know how to freeze enemies. You have to use mods to freeze enemies, Sam. It's not about the weapon. It's about the mods you have on the weapon. Grab Shock. I haven't talked to Omni today, so I don't know where he's at. So I plan on just doing some public matches today. Neo, what's up? Marcos. Izzy, Leonard, Fingertune. Waskmeister, what's going on? Anyway, yeah, I'm doing some Onslaught today there, Sam. Chris, what's up? I'm on floor 64, the Lost Temple. So I'm not sure if anybody's going to be available to join or what. You know what? Omni, I might be able to look and see where Omni is right here. Let's see. Omni's on 74. Yeah, he's 10 floors ahead of me. So yeah, Omni's trying to lap me. Anyway, here we go. Onslaught floor 64. I am online in the Steam group, and I'm just going to make this one public. I'm on US West. So feel free to hop in and join me if you would like to. But here we go. Just getting woken up here this morning. Didn't get a Tower Defense Tuesday video done today. The game I was been wanting to do is not ready. It's just too soon. Next AP emblem looks cool. What is it? Let's see. It shows it right here, right? Or no? Or I guess it shows it at the war table. Can you still go on with that account? Yeah, you just have to work your way back up through the chains, but absolutely. Alright, we got armored over here, so these guys are going to take increased magic damage. I'm using kind of a mixed set of gear. I've got some throwaway relics that I'm using. I've actually been trading them over to an alt. That's probably good. I'm half tempted to throw just a just in case end down here, though. If I put that in, it will cover the flyers as well. I don't know. I just started. Maybe the YouTube's lagging behind on the notifications. EMP Kamikaze Dargans. Let's see here. Something like that. Nothing in the middle, huh? Orcish Horde, Omega Squad Delta. The one lane is headstrong, but the other lane isn't. So I'm thinking I'll just throw like one node here. Go with double stacks. And then some ballistas. I think that should get it. Just YouTube and Twitch there, Izzy. One more, just for good measure. see. Got Kursakazi down below, but there's no actual kobolds. This is floor 64. There's Swoopy Dwoopy. I'm on the war table, so anybody that wants to join, feel free to hop on in. Let's see. Let's do this. And we'll get a little CC in up here on him. Let's just double dip on the CC. Cover the air and the ground. I actually like this map. I mean, it can be frustrating doing solo. Just because it's such a big map. But I do enjoy it. They did an amazing job designing it. It's a gorgeous map. Alright, so we got 3 lanes and a flyer lane left. So I got plenty of DU here. We got the Cyfrost Womp Womps right here. I put a ballista over here. I personally use Grave Infection, Frostfire Remnants, and Focused Power. Sam? Yeah, I hear you there, Swoopy Dwoopy. It's, it can be a bit much. It can be a little difficult to keep track of everything, for sure. Get some fire in here. Kind of feel like I should use one more ballista just to be safe, since it is a big frost lane. Alright, we got stabbies up top. I think it's much better. I'm using Vicious in the Weapon Man's, Hugo. Actually, do I have Vicious upgraded this time? Yeah, I do. But yeah, I've been using Vicious in the Weapon Man's when I do upgrade it. Alright, man, Dreadbone's Horde here and Timmy's Revenge. This is going to be a big old pile up here. But there's not one cyborg in all that. So that aspect of it's going to make life so much better. What's going on there, Mighty Mouse? I'd be using Fishers right now, though, but I got this throwaway relic for him. And I accidentally reset and didn't move it off. Or I reset and accidentally forgot to move it off to another account. So I lost that relic. Which is unfortunate, because I'm not going to spend money to upgrade it. Spend any gold to upgrade it or anything. Let's see, we do have the controlled burn in there, so let's get some poison going. Do we have another lane, or is this it? Looks like this is it. I think that's a little overkill on the poison dart towers, but is a heavy lane, that's for sure. I'm using Melee Boom on my Flame Auras right now, Hugo. Melee Boom's really good up until you get into the super high floors. Once you start progressing up in floors, like if you get into like 100 plus, you'll start to see a lower benefit from it. And then when you get like past 150, it's just... it's early here, Fingertune. It's only noon for me. I just woke up not too long ago. How many resets do I have? I'm at 50 right now, Kelly. I'm not sure there, Simfinch. Probably won't be super long today. This lane will probably just run itself now that those grave infections are stacked up in there. So many mobs. 9 p.m. in Germany? Yeah. If the world was only flat. Well, I plan right now on going to 70 resets, but you never know. That plan could change. I want to say at a minimum it'll be 60. I'm not a big believer in those two ancient powers that you guys know. The ancient respawn time and then the reduced building time. I'm not a huge fan of those two. Right next door. And we got the long shot here. Only 2 cyborgs. That's going to go into the spawn. Grab those ballistas back. I don't know. I haven't done it yet. With the win streak bonus before, I don't know. I'm not sure how much I would get. Let's do that. Throw a couple of ups here. I think we should be able to ignore all this now. I was getting, what, at 42 resets, I was getting, what, I want to say 28 million after the win streak bonus with a 4-player group. I think this held up fine, but let's do this just to be safe. And you know, I should have made this a poison dart tower instead of a ballista, but whatever. Let's see, what do we have for a boss? We got a Bastille Master. Let's hang out over here. What's going on there, Radioactive? How you doing? I live on the west coast of the U.S., Washington, near Fingertune. Make sure that captain is gonna die. Captain hasn't taken any damage yet, but it looks like on the minimap, looks like he hasn't made it out yet either. All the build-up of mobs in front of him is holding it up. What's going on there, Icos? How you doing? Bastille Master's here, though. Go pay attention to the captain here for a sec. Oh, actually, everything's dying over there now. Or the captain's stuck, is what it is. Not that he didn't want to come out. He's just straight up stuck. There he comes. Come on out, Captain. Nope, he's not doing it. I'm not coming out. Oh, that stinks, Tiny. Frostfire is incredible, Rob. I would have to agree with you. It's an extremely powerful mod. going on there, Kai? How you doing? Nice, Icos. Getting there, huh? Alright, now what opened up? I wasn't paying attention. Imagine that. Me not paying attention. I'm doing good. I just need the coffee to kick in. I'm dragging a little today. Alright, we got EMP healers up top. So we got 16 cyborgs proximity, which is unfortunate. With 16 cyborgs. But I think what I'll do is just throw down one node. Actually, we can get an LSA in there too. Throw down one node LSA and 2 ballistas. And that should handle that side of things. No Zerkers, so. Oh, I'll be playing Borderlands 3 when it comes out, there's no doubt. But Borderlands 3 is not going to be for ages, sadly. I absolutely love Borderlands 3. I'm using throwaway reset gear, Kai, so my stuff is not the best right now. I mean, it's good enough to get the job done, but it's not, I mean, I'm using that, or, wrong here. I'm using that on my LSAs, so you're not going to see any big numbers out of the LSAs. My goal here is to not spend any money. Not spend any gold or anything. In fact, even to upgrade that Vicious Strikes, I've been using Defender Medals. Get a Frostfire going over here. They actually confirmed last year, Radioactive, that all those leaks were all incorrect and that the game wasn't even in development yet. They said that at E3 last year, so I don't know if there's been changes since then. But as of E3 last year, the game had not yet begun development. So it certainly will not be around. Yeah, I saved all my good stuff there, Kai. I'm just not going to upgrade it to do resets. It's a waste. I mean, if you've got tons and tons and tons of crafting materials laying around, it's the easiest way for sure. But if you don't have the crafting materials laying around, it just seems like a waste of gold to upgrade it all. Just to use it for a few hours. I need to get another anti-frost. Well, I mean anti-frost with anything else really. For the fishers would be nice. But yeah, I've got, I mean, most of... Yeah, like I said, that they Gearbox themselves at E3 last year said the game is not in development. So, I mean, that's straight from them. That's not a rumor. That's right at an E3 press release from Gearbox. They said that there was a lot of rumors floating around, that there was a lot of misleading information, but the game is not actually in development yet. But that was E3 2018 when they said that. You can find it right on the E3's news websites. Alright, we got Bullet Sponge, Soft Spot. I mean, I wish that was not true. The only reason I even watched E3 or anything at E3 was because of Borderlands 3. I mean, I'm a big fan of the Borderlands franchise, so I was super disappointed when I read that. I think that'll be good enough for these game ogres. Well, fishers don't trigger controller chip, so you'd have to have something else in to trigger the controller. See, usually when I'm using fishers, I don't have any crowd control in. because of the frost orcs. I use fishers to outrange them. Oh, don't put that on me, Aldo. I don't want to price it. I don't know what the economy's like on Xbox. I have no clue. People are saying that stuff is more expensive on Xbox, but I don't know. I tell you what, doing these resets though gets you a crap ton of rerolls. Look at my you can't right now. It's right there in the tavern. In my crafting material box, I got so many reroll tokens now. But yeah, this is the stuff that I saved. See, that was on Flamars, I want to say. That was PDTs. That was my lightning strikes. That was Skyguard towers. And then there was my old Fisher relic. And what's that one? That was my ballistas. So this is all my old Chaos 8 stuff here that I'm saving for when I'm all done. You can use all your crafting materials in every round. I don't know what you mean. Well, I can use my crafting materials here. I was just going to show you all how many of those reroll tokens I had added up to. Well, I guess I can look at that too. I'm not going to reroll anything, but... Oh. Or no, I don't have any campaign ones, so no, it's not going to show that. Well, I can show you on a Chaos 7 item. Yeah, 589 reroll tokens right now. And you guys know I blow the crap out of them, so I had none when I got started. Pretty easy going run here so far. I don't really understand what you're saying there, Kai. I mean, I know I can use it. I wasn't trying to use it, though. I'm not going to waste my crafting materials on that Chaos 8 stuff, if that's what you're talking about. Well, yeah, that's the whole point of the vault, the material vault, is you can use it anywhere. I'm very aware of that. I mean, that's why you get it. If you couldn't use it everywhere, you wouldn't get it. I mean, other than just for straight storage. But it wasn't wanting to use it. It was just wanting to... that's from pushing Onslaught floors there, Brady. That's Onslaught floor 300 and change. Plus when Ancient Power started, I was at 2800 Ascension. Right when Ancient Power became a thing. That's awesome there, Meister. I still don't have a 10 out of 10 Shatterquake. There's the Discord. I don't chat on Discord while I'm streaming this. If anybody joins it right now and expects me to talk, I'm not, I won't even see that you posted. I get a lot of Discord messages. So I don't look at Discord at all while I'm streaming. Yeah, see, nowhere in there does that say Borderlands 3 radioactive. Just go to E3 and look at the press releases. I'm not trying to argue with you. Like I said, I want it here. I want Borderlands 3 to come. I'm not making it up. That came directly from Gearbox at E3. I mean, it was, if you remember the streams last year during E3, I bitched and moaned and cried about it the entire time. I mean, that was the only thing at E3 I was looking forward to. Last year was a letdown at all the big conventions. I was really hoping to hear something about Diablo 4, possibly. And, yeah, BlizzCon, and no such luck there either. You get them every map you do in Onslaught, Bernie. What's going on there, bro? Yeah, this is 64 here. Let's see, let's throw LSA up here too, just for giggles. Definitely gonna have to rework this lane. Actually, that LSA is kind of pointless. 50% damage on it. Yeah, you know what, I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah, I'm just doing lots of maps there, Brody. And you get them every map in Onslaught once you get past a certain point. Did I put something in my player shop? No, I don't think. Maybe. I don't know if there's anything there or not. What's going on there, Amin? How you doing? See, how's Nash pushing? I'm doing good, no complaints. Dragging a little today. What does Omni mean? I don't know. You have to look it up. I started at Sahil, but I haven't finished it yet. I'll probably finish it up tonight. Stupid captain stuck again. Well, nothing's going to be quicker than grinding that map if all you're looking for is tokens, Brody. If you're just looking for tokens, pushing Onslaught would not be the best way. If you just grinded Drakenfrost Keep, you would get way more experience, more loot, and the tokens. You'd get more tokens per hour because you're going to run those maps way quicker. I mean, Drakenfrost Keep is what, like 6 minutes? You know, it's a quick run. Alright, we're at the Omega Wave already here, so let's get rid of some of this air. What else we got? Can't get rid of the top one, but I can get rid of these Sky Guards. I don't know what Omni means, Kai. I'm not a dictionary. Look it up. I mean, like, the first thing that pops into mind is omnidirectional. As far as, like, microphones go and whatnot. But, I mean, that, of course, means multiple directions. Yeah, there you go. Latin prefix meaning all or very. The best way to farm gold is in win streaks and expeditions. Tuskar, gonna be a little bit of a pain in the booty. Let's see. Gonna leave that one there too. Nah, they're still there, Luis. It's just there's a bunch of shot types. So getting that specific one you want, they still drop for sure. It's a standard shot type. It's just that there's there's 9 shot types for pole arms, and then some weapons, of course, won't roll heavy. So you got not only a 1 in 9 chance of getting the shot type right, but some of them don't roll heavy, and then you're screwed. You know. Basically, as soon as you don't want it, you'll start seeing them all the time. There's 2 more coming, Kai. I'm waiting for YouTube to approve them. Can't decide where to go. I mean, it seems like this would be a good place to go, but the captain keeps getting stuck. That Tuskar lane and the Nash lane. I think I should focus on the Nash lane and keep an eye on Tuskar. I'll do that. Let's see how it goes. Tuskar just walks through all that stuff, so... like he's staying still this time. How many tokens can you make from farming? Well, I figure you get 2 every time, and it takes, what, 6 to 8 minutes to run the map? So just figure 10 minutes for ease of math. That's 6, so 12 per hour. You're not going to get, that many in Onslaught per hour. Unless you just do the Drakenfrost map over and over. The mod reroll tokens. You win 7 matches in a row. You don't get any benefit from doing a 7 though. It caps out at 4. As soon as you start getting the extra shard, then the win streak bonus goes away. Oh crap! It's gonna make me redo it over again. God dang it. Please don't make me redo that map over. I guess it went really well, but... let's see. Did it bug me? No, it didn't. Alright, cool. Anyway, let's check and see if there's anything for sale. Just the only thing I'm really looking for at all is crafting materials, mainly the low ones. Actually was, I really don't need any of those, but that is too good of a price to turn down. Let's see, anything else? That is shiny. I'm tempted to buy that just for, I'm a little low on shiny stuff. I don't have anything in my shop. There's 0. I'm doing AP resets, so I'm not keeping anything. Getting close to the 10,000 on the Chaos 7 amps. No, they're not better. They're just different, Jacob. Cannons are straight single target and ballistas pierce. Cannons are awesome. Alright, so going to floor 65 now. Like I said, I'm doing them public. Anybody that has 65 unlocked and wants to join, feel free to hop in and join me. I'm on US West. The reflect beam is definitely the best place to use one. Nandish Pandish, no doubt about it. But then, I mean, you have to build that way. If you don't want to build that way, then don't put it on the Reflect Beam, of course. And I get this crappy map. Figures. Figures! You know what? Let's do this instead. That should work. Won't take much to kill that lane. What do we got over here? Omega Squad Theta. 12 cyborgs. I'll throw in a little something to help out those cyborgs for sure. I haven't been using the alt account that much, Stoyan. It's kind of a pain in the butt, tabbing back and forth all the time and all that. So we got the Zapper lane right there. What to do about these rollers? Well, let's put... The rollers are going to go right through that, of course, but that will help on the flyers. Man, I wish you could build on that ledge. Be the perfect spot for it. At some point, probably. You guys got to realize that my PS4 account, the last time I played it was at campaign level. So, pardon me, it wasn't at campaign level. Was it Nightmare 4 level? So that account is not in good shape. It's not like I can hop in and start doing public matches on that account without getting carried. I mean, I would need somebody to carry me to do that. It's the only way it would work. $86 and $33. There's 100 mobs. I guess that's deserving of 2 nodes. Psyfrost and Orcish Horde. You know what? Get rid of these. Go with something that's going to benefit the whole operation. That leaves me 50. Something like that. I mean, that's pretty much just getting started there, Kai. But yeah, I mean, there is no good as far as where you're at. It's how much time you have to play. I mean, there's a lot of factors. You know, I mean, you can't say I'm at this, is that good? It depends. If you put 1,000 hours into the game, no, that would be terrible. But if you only got 200, 300, then yeah, that's pretty good. That would be completely awesome, Tyree, if that was a thing. I would play on the Xbox and the PlayStation all the time if that was a thing. I'm curious about this roller lane, how it's going to hold out. It's not going to go after the sub-objective, right? And it's just going to turn? Is it going to kill that one ballista? Oh, it is. It's stuck on one of the ballistas. Seems, anyway. I wonder why it hasn't killed it. Is it not doing damage to it? Is that what it is? Oh, weird. It's stuck on it, but it's not doing any damage to it because the front made it past. Only the front roller does damage. And look, it's stuck on the back. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it got destroyed finally is why. All resistances are marked on the lanes with a few exceptions. Exceptions being like Gregory's got higher armor. What else? Frost mobs can't be slowed. Grave infection, frostfire remnants, and focus power. There, Val. My ballista relic is just a throwaway relic right now. I'm using that. All of my stuff is throwaway stuff. I don't have any good gear on any of these heroes right now. I'm just going through ancient power resets without spending any gold. So it's all junk. All junk gear. That's what the old saying, you know, having the right mod is far more important than having a perfect mod. Who we got? We got Z-Launce. Is he gonna sit there and AFK? If he's gonna AFK, I'm just gonna leave the match. Or no, he's not. Alright, cool. Oh, for sure there, Kai. No doubt about it. You have to go to the pirate map, Sir David. No, they're guaranteed. The pirate mods are guaranteed drops. It's a 1 in 10 chance. There's 10 different mods, so you can get one of the 10. You know. You can't turn VSync off on a console, can you? Or can you? That's PC only thing. They were talking about console performance. No, I'm not even up in one tower still on. I mean, I've got gilded shards. That's the big deal. But I'm not upgrading anything. 0 pieces. So the first map I do after I reset, I either do it with a friend and have them carry me, or I do it with my alt and have my alt carry me, or I just do it in campaign gear. It's floor 51 is my first map. But yeah, I'm not upgrading anything at all. Now, of course, that is the easiest way if you have the crafting materials. Well, you have to hit a certain milestone and then go talk to the mana node guy in town. There are no resistances in the aspect that you're thinking, Steven. Those were all removed very long ago. There are no generic mob resistances that all mobs have. The lane mutators are in Onslaught only, and it shows right on the lane tags. The things like frost mobs not being able to be slowed, you just learn that from experience. It's not displayed anywhere. VSync is a graphics setting saying whether or not the game is synced to the refresh rate of your monitor, basically. If you've got a decent graphics card, you should always turn VSync off on every game you play. It will up your frame rate. Well, it will remove frame rate caps. Like if you turn VSync on, if you got a 60 hertz monitor and you turn VSync on, the game's only going to run at 60 frames per second. This is, what, 65, Matthias? It's pretty low. I've used lots of tokens, yeah, Brody. I'm not using any right now, I'm just saving them up. But yeah, I've used lots and lots of tokens on my Chaos 7 and Chaos 8 stuff back before I reset. Exclamation spotlights in chat there, Jakari. We'll get you a link to everything. You just gotta play the game, Emil. There's no fast XP. You just started playing, just play. There was a duplication bug, Percy, on PC. And that was fixing that, is what the little hotfix notes said. What's going on, Jordan? How you doing? Yeah, it'll drop your... It drops all your gear to campaign level. The wiki is terribly outdated, sadly. It's being worked on, but it's not up to date. You can do exclamation info tables in chat. We'll get you a link to Lightrayne spreadsheet. And that's got all the mobs listed. Lots of good shards for PDT there, Emil. Every defense is the same, though. Defense rate, destruction. That's your bread and butter on every defense. Depending on what else you're looking for out of the defense, you can go with more range, more power, whatever. But destruction and deadly strike should be your go-to on, or pardon me, destruction and defense rate should be your go-to on everything. Tables, you got to put an S on the end there, Steven. I have Matthias, but I'm not really regularly. It takes longer. So, I mean, I've been going for more speed, and I don't really have to have the alt. I can just... I mean, I can do floor 51 in campaign gear. So, since I can do it in campaign gear, there's no reason for me to use the alt to carry me. What's going on there, Charles? Well, to get back to C7 is easy. To get, say, a relic back to C7, you would need 40 plain motes, 50 shiny motes, 1 amp from each tier, and then 4 shiny clusters, or 4 of whatever that material is for that item. Like with relics, for example, it's clusters. I think it's like 12 or 15 second silence. It's got that on Lightrayne spreadsheet too. All that stuff is there. It's telling the best thing to do is to slow down and read all the lanes there, Emil, because it tells you what to do right on the lane tags. My lightning strike R's aren't doing crap right now, Marcus. It's info tables, guys. Info tables. Is that right there? Man, getting all the shit maps here, huh? What the hell? I hate this map. Sneezing to death, too. Got a lot of mobs here. Piling on. Gonna have to watch this lane. Alright, I think we good. I guess you'll have to look at it on another device then, Silence. What's good on Skyguard Towers? Range is really good. Controller servo works good. You can throw water on there to drench, and it takes care of controlled burn flyer lanes. There is no updated wiki for DD2, Hugo. The wiki's currently being worked on, but it's far from complete. No, I didn't say it's underrated. I said it's entertaining. It's strong. I've already done a video for it. There's nothing that's changed with it. So take the same old setup as the old Lavamancer, add mods. I mean, there's been no change to the Lavamancer at all. No, some mods only drop in higher tiers there, Steven. In Chaos 7 you can obtain any mod, except the Onslaught mods. I mean, there's nothing special to it, Kai. You just use ability power. I mean, it's not rocket science coming up with a hero build. You're doing one of two things, either using hero damage or using ability power. Once you got those two things, there's a very limited amount of mods that you can actually use to get any benefit. You know, if you're your ability power user, then you want to stack ability power type mods. Whether it be healthy AP, regular AP, whatever, that's what you want to use. But there's just not very many, you know? There's not many specific mods like that. Man, my nose is running like crazy. The allergies are out of control today. Again. It's up to you, Hugo. The Power Servo is a great mod. I probably wouldn't throw away a 10 of 10 Power Servo personally, but I mean, that's all your call. I mean, there's metas, but there is no this is what you must use to win. No, that doesn't exist in DD2. So, I mean, if you've got a mod that's having a positive effect on your defenses, then good game, you know? Nah, there's no crossplay. I think Frostfire is the best Drake and Frost mod. I wouldn't call that the best mod overall. I do think it's the best one out of the four Frost mods. Power Servo on any PDT is really good, Stoyan. Nah, it was ability damage before too. They haven't changed what it does. Yeah, Frostfire will be next week, so a week from this past midnight. If you have Destructive Pylon. Without Destructive Pylon, I still just have a hard time using Blue Star if you don't have Destructive in the mix somewhere. No, it's an optional system, Josh. Each individual player has to make their own choice there. It's not important or mandatory. It's something that will give you additional power if you plan on putting thousands of hours into the game. If you plan on playing DD2 for, say, 400 or 500 hours, I wouldn't suggest anyone reset. Yeah, Frozen Path is this week. Alright, I have got to go deal with my nose. Give me 1 sec, I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that, everybody. The allergies are intense today. Woof. Is Turn the Tides only OP for the Barb? Turn the Tides would be good on any melee hero that has lots of healing. It's a best in slot on the Barb. But, I mean, any hero that you're going to play at melee range that has lots of self-healing, that would be a good mod for. Like, if you played full melee monk, it would be really good on the monk, too. Currently, I'm only using Vicious Strikes. And I prefer to not even use that with Ancient Power resets, because it costs too much. is why. So yeah, I mean right now I'm not really using any hyper shards. Well, you make the decision whether or not you're going to play an ability power huntress or a hero damage huntress, and then that's the mod you use. There, Emil. If you like just shooting stuff with the bow, then you would want to go hero damage. If you want to use all the abilities and focus on that mainly, then you'd want to go ability power. No. Only the boost R does. No R has the ability to boost another tower. You put Destructive Pylon on it. Like, Destructive Pylon can be used in Lightning Strike auras, and it will boost another defense in the area. Or all the other defenses in the area. Well, then you'd use the hero damage mods, Emil. Go, like, hero damage, healthy hero damage. You go mana burn damage. I mean, anything that adds more hero damage is going to be what you want to use. The main thing with a hero damage huntress is not the mods. It's you just need to have the charged shot skills or shard. What's going on there, IBN Harris? How you doing today? I feel fine. I've got really bad allergies, so my nose is running like a mofo today. I got the runny nose. No, I don't think bees. I think bees are fine the way they are right now. Bees actually got ninja buffed, and you don't hear many people talking about it. They changed them to that three bees per target, and that's no longer the case. I think it's 5 now. There's like 5 bees will hit a target. Yeah, charge shot for hero damage. Well, I mean, charge shot for any hero that can use charge shot. If you're hero damage, it's going to be the way to go. Yeah, the Hornets. Well, I mean, if you're going to use bees, you need to be corrupt. I mean, that's... Unless you're just tooling around in Chaos 7 or whatever. If you're going to use bees in anything that's a challenge, you're going to want to be playing actively in corrupt. So that just kind of goes without saying. Just Timmy. We get a freebie over here. Wrong monk. Yeah, if you're building with the Dryad, you want to play the Dryad actively and be corrupt. There's a benefit to every single defense. Every one of the Dryad's defenses. Man, I got no cyborgs at all on my side of the map. I like it. I think we good. Oh, there we go. Who we got? We got Wise Wolf. Wise Wolf with the big fancy Ancient Power logo. It's different per shard, Marcus. Some of them are worth gilding and some of them aren't. Like, yeah. Too many cyborgs over there just to... the last big update, Multi. I want to say it happened when the Drakenfrost Keep map was added in, maybe? Oh, did we not have anything over there? Where's all the defenses? Or there they are. Alright, they were slow loading. Oh, we had one Fisher, is it? What do we even got here? Oh, we got a Headstrong lane with one Fisher. Was the problem there? Those cyborgs don't even matter. Weapon mans aren't very good on the Headstrong lane. Well, the Lavamancer's got the Fissures, is just what's just so good. The problem with Mystic Snakes is the damage scaling compared to what you would get out of, say, Cannonballs. What really hurts the Mystic is only one snake hitting a target at a time. Like, if you could put like 3 or 4 snakes in a lane, and they would all hit the same target, the Mystic's defenses would be insanely strong. I mean, they're still good. The Obelisk is incredible. Basically, the Lavamancer has the Fissure, and the Mystic has the Obelisk. I mean, you could benefit by having an Obelisk on every single map, though. There's no doubt about that. Obelisk is just good stuff. Good stuff. The Volcano. Volcano's extremely fun tower to use. Its effectiveness for 100 DU is not up to par with any other defenses, really. But it is super fun to use. So, you know, gotta have fun too, though. That's what makes the Volcano so good. It's fun as hell. Amazing for mastery. Yeah, to an extent. It's great for mastery. Thing with mastery now is basically you can go into every map that allows nodes and allows more than one defense, and it's like an auto win just with the weapon mans. If you're wearing gear when you tinker mods, Slacker, you have to unequip the gear and re-equip it to see the benefit. if you're moving stuff around and you're not seeing a benefit, that's why. I don't know how many that is. It's... I want to say it's got to be 70 or higher, but I'm not positive. Yep, Frostfire comes next week. A week from today, in fact. Monday night, Tuesday morning at midnight. It will be there. Assuming they don't change the rotation, which I don't see why they would, to be honest. Oh, it's 65 is Wise Wolf's AP. If Banjax gets a killing blow, yeah. Any of your weapon mods will proc Frostfire if it gets the killing blow. But you have to remember it has to get the KB. So, like, the only way Banjax would proc it is if it ignited and the enemy died from the ignite, then it would get Frostfire. The thing is not what procs Frostfire, it's what Frostfire procs. Because it's the same thing. It's the same thing with Frostfire. You know, Frostfire will proc any other weapon mod. And the shatter from the explosions gets a lot of kills, you know. So it's all about the killing blow, though. But, you know, big booms get lots of kills, so. Yeah, it only drops on the Drakenfrost Keep map. Yep. I love that system. I'm hoping they do more of that. Having a weekly rotation for a specific map. I think that's just awesome. Depends on how much gold you have there, good. You figure there's 7,500 defender medals. So, I mean, that's not a terrible price. It might be a little bit on the high side, but not very far. I think you can see them, find them pretty regularly for the 7.5 mil, 6.5, 7.5 mil. The Aura would be the weak link out of those, Carnage. I would use the power combo basically on every DPS hero is Frostfire and Grave Infection. The Aura mod is not that great. I mean, it's not bad and it looks cool, but it's not some spectacular thing. Where Grave Infection and Frostfire are both spectacular. What I'm using now, I think, is the fastest way to get gold is do the highest chaos tier you can and get win streak bonuses. They're good. Without a doubt, that's the fastest. It's debatable there. Farming plain motes in the current state of the game might be the fastest because they sell for so much. I was actually debating on doing a video on that. I think a lot of new players aren't aware how much gold they could be making off of all the crafting materials. Now, of course, you don't want to give up your crafting materials. But if you're brand new to the game and you're just hunting for some gold, you know, Well, you can't. You just win streak bonuses. I mean, what map you do? The best map for XP is Drakenfrost Keep. So, I mean, me personally, if I was just going to go and grind some gold, I would go to Chaos 7. Drakenfrost Keep is what I would do, because then you're going to get the most experience. It's because a lot of people are using them. Silence. I mean, I personally, just to get my gear back to where I needed it, I need like 3,000 plain motes. When I'm done with Ancient Power, to get my gear back to where it was, I would need, it's like 3,000. I don't remember the exact number, but it's right around, or here it is. I got it written down here. Let me see. Or no, I need 2,020. 2,020 plain motes. So, I mean, and then the people that are using crafting materials for Ancient Power resets to upgrade, they're going through even more. And that's the thing, is there's a bigger demand than there is a supply, you know. Armored here. I don't want to go with a ballista on an armored lane. And we got controlled burn over here too, anyway. Double controlled burn, wow. Let's see. Dreadbones. These are going to get stunned like a mofo, but I'm going to add other stuff too. Thank you so much for subscribing there, UDKM. I do appreciate it. Wow, no cyborgs over here at all. Crazy. Does that leave me 80? Ain't gotta work. I'm actually not using, I'm using all campaign gear for DPS, Jonas. I don't know, they're good. If you subbed and then left and then resubbed, it won't pop it up. But it's run by a bot, it's not perfect. What's going on there, Omni? What you up to? Thanks there, Brady. I appreciate it. Food. Nothing wrong with some food there, Omni, that's for sure. Damn skellies. Getting uppity. Get some frostfire going on those boys. There we go. Things are good. Just doing some public matches today. Well, I could tell you what I'm using, Carnage. I'm using water, grave infection, frostfire remnants, focused power, controller servo or controller chip, and I can't remember what the last one is. But I took frost off. I took ice chip off because the frostfire remnants keeps the frost damage on the ground. So all the freezes are still just crazy. Grave Infection is a pirate mod, so it comes from one of the high seas maps. $99 plain motes would go somewhere between like 3 to 8 million, depending on how many people are online at the time. I've seen people have them up for like 8 million a stack, and I look at them later and they're gone. So somebody bought them. The Grave Infection, there's a chance on kill to pop up a little skeleton. Let's see if I can find one here. It's hard to see with all this other crap going on. You see the little skull and crossbones, the little skeleton back there? That's Grave Infection, and it does AoE damage in the area. Poison AoE damage. And it stacks. So you can have, I mean, it's an unlimited number. I've seen as many as like 10 or 12 of them stacked up in a lane before. And then that lane just completely evaporates. It's proc based. You have to, it has to proc for it to happen. So a lot of people don't like it because of that. But when it does proc, oh my god. It is so ridiculous. But the main thing is at Chaos 7 it lasts like 15 seconds. Where Frostfire only lasts 5 seconds. And since they're both weapon mods, Grave Infection procs Frostfire, and Frostfire procs Grave Infection. So it keeps that Frostfire and Grave Infection buff going over and over and over again on that lane. Let's see, I think we're good. Where's the thing that you shoot balls of fire I'm not sure which one you're talking about, CCS Wolves. Ah, that sucks, Ricky. No fun hurting your back. Yeah, Boost Star is great if you have Destructive Pylon. Without Destructive Pylon, it's still good, but it's not like a must-use type thing. With Destructive Pylon is what makes it really powerful. It's actually very questionable right now. It's buggy as all hell. Oh, it's the Frostfire and Grave Infection mods. That's what it's doing. That little frosty, like blue flame effect on the ground is the Frostfire Remnants mod, and the little skulls with the crossbones is Grave Infection. Well, on a defense next to it. I love bacon. That's the bugginess of it. I can't really go into details about it, but it's not right. I mean, use it yourself and see. You'll see what I mean. But it's extremely, extremely powerful. What do the ice fireballs? The little effect on the ground applies frostfire damage. So the main thing there is that's you see all the little freeze procs. It's because I'm using the drenching strike shard on my weapon in combination with it. So the enemies are getting drenched, and then that frost is freezing them. But any enemy that dies from it gives a boom. Gives a big boom boom. Well, not a very big boom boom right now because I'm in campaign gear, but still really good. What's going on, Quicksilver? How you doing? Shieldy Gobs. Come on out, little Shieldy Gobs. He looks stuck. No, you can use it on any hero. They're wolves. It's just a regular generic weapon mod. You can use it on any hero. See, look at all those skulls. 4 of them. That right there, even at campaign level, is still several million DPS for free. Trendy hasn't really said anything, Logan. In that holiday update, that holiday post with Elandrian, they talked about making changes to Ancient Power to make it feel more rewarding. But they didn't say that that was next, or they didn't say any kind of time frame. So I'm going to guess that our next major update will probably be like March-ish, something like that. But that's just a complete guess. I don't really know. It could come tomorrow for all I know. Or it might not come till April, on the same note, you know. This is 50 here, Doug. What's going on, Lucas? How you doing? No, this is AP 50, Omni. Not floor 50. It's floor 68. It's my 50th reset. Or I've got 50 resets. I guess that would make this 51 by the time it's done. 50 is done. So I'm working on 51. Well, thanks, Air Hippo. I do appreciate it. Glad they helped you out. Well, I mean, we did 2 on stream, 2 full resets on stream with Omni. I'm at 50 now, I was at 42, so since I started resetting again, I've done 8 resets. I haven't been, like, power grinding it or anything. I've been playing other stuff. Last night, I put, like, 2 or 3 hours into one of those tower defense mods for the Air Billions. So good. So difficult. You gotta really have your crap together. I was gonna do, then last night I was gonna do a Tower Defense Tuesday video on a game that's just not quite ready for it yet. It's just way too early. It's been like 2 weeks, so I've done 8 resets in 2 weeks. So, I mean, I'm not like lollygagging. But I'm not, I mean, I don't care. I don't really have, other than doing the full resets on stream, I haven't really had any goals. Or I haven't cared whether or not I got one done in a day. But I'm averaging probably like a day and a half, close to 2 days per reset right now, just because I'm taking my time and screwing off. As soon as we get more update news and we have a time frame, I'll probably be a little bit more, let's see. What's Wise Wolf selling? How much do you get for those? Doesn't want to show me. The market's completely unstable, Josh, so there's no really good, other than just looking at stuff. 800, 900K, fair enough. I've got a bunch of those sitting, is why I was curious, Wise Wolf. I think one of the biggest deals there, Jonas, is the budget. Warframe has got a pretty enormous budget in comparison to DD2. You can use it either way, Zion. They're both effective. It's a great shard. Here's Omni with his fancy logo. I don't remember that one. $41. Okay. Let me see. See if Omni wants to come talk to y'all. Want to say hi to D's people. There you go. Y'all have been... I have named you all D's people. Sorry, y'all. I don't mean to lump y'all together like that.
Why not?
What's going on, man?
Yo, happening.
What you up to today?
Sorry?
What's that?
What'd you say?
Oh, I said, what are you up to today?
Oh, my day will be coming to an end in a while. Once I've eaten and that.
Fair enough. I'm not gonna go real long today. It's just last week wore me out, man. We went ham a little bit there over the weekend.
Yeah, well, I was able to, so.
Yeah.
You guys still got double range on your weapon, man.
Yeah.
You want to slam it in the north lane then for the flyers. over here.
The north lane. You know north is east, Omni. Jeez.
East is west and west is south.
West is south.
Up, down, left, right, L1, R1, R2, L2.
Hell yeah. What's the best advice for new players? What would I say is the best advice for new players?
Enjoy
just have fun,
the beginning. Yeah. Enjoy.
It's a grind game. Know that you're getting yourself into a big grind, and to get through to like a full in-game status where you want to be, you're gonna have just an enormous grind. What do we got? We got nothing over here yet. Headstrong, Frosty Fada.
How's your day been so far then?
I've got the allergy issues going again today.
Yeah.
My nose is going to town, man. It will not stop running. I had to stop the stream earlier and go deal with it. It was so bad.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's that bad. What else we need? We got a bunch of DU left.
Just I don't know, like
stuff and things.
There's 4 of us here, so
we need to stack it up. We need to get like, all the power.
Spawn camp, this west lane.
It's got double cyborgs on it. That's why I didn't bother. I mean, I can throw something there, but it's all borky.
You've got the range on your weapon, man, so I doubt they'd even get the chance. I doubt they would get the chance. Ooh, this is a nasty lane. Frosty Foders.
Yeah, 4 of us, so we should be alright.
Well, I'm here to help.
Kill all the things, Omni. Kill all the things.
For a short period of time, anyway, until my timer beeps off and being like, food.
That's fair. Gotta eat.
Well, I've got 25 minutes anyway until it pops the first time.
What you cooking?
Spaghetti bag. More spaghetti bag.
Sweet.
Cannibal Age. So yeah, 25 minutes and then got
Omni.
home.
Omni hooked up. You hooked Quicksilver up with the Mystic Weapon, did you?
I did. Yeah, I hooked up. Yeah.
One of the best resources out there, Joshua, is the spreadsheet that Lightrayne made. Sadly, there's not like a consolidated source of just all info in the game. But if you do exclamation info tables in chat, it's a spreadsheet that's got just a lot of information in it of things that aren't explained in the game. That should be, in my opinion.
Watch out for the double frosty stack incoming.
We getting all frostified, are we?
Well, I just meant from me and you. I was like,
Oh, it's just getting overrun anymore when you have that mod combo. It's just not an issue. As long as you're there, just one, as soon as one boom procs, it's good game. You know, it's just so strong. I'm using double range, Marcus. I'm using deadly strikes and vicious strikes.
yeah.
Is how I'm getting so much. It's not the cap, though. To get to the cap, you have to use a range mod, deadly strikes and vicious strikes.
Somebody want to get the beacon.
Mr. Freezy.
Yeah. I'm just gonna kind of chill in this headstrong lane, and then keep my eyes on that bottom lane.
Sweet.
Something's still frozen. There we go.
It's all lit up now.
Once that bottom lane, the Flame Aura and LSA's upgraded max, then we'll be able to ignore that. I just want to stay here because I wasn't really paying attention in case there was bosses over here.
Man, the big nuke on Gregory, it's because he's got long shot on him, but it's like, so disappointing, you know?
Yeah.
Even in my campaign gear. How many resets you do over the weekend?
I only did the one.
Oh, okay.
I got super lazy.
I got, dude, those tower defense mods from their Billions. I didn't even realize that they had added workshop support for Steam Workshop support for their Billions.
Mm-hmm.
Those tower defense mods are extremely challenging. Now, I'm not obviously a pro at the game, but they're very, very challenging. I've yet to beat any of them.
I was wondering what you were up to.
It's super fun.
Yeah.
There's one in particular that the map design is just gorgeous, but you have to be real aggressive on your economy boosting. So it's like every spare second you've got to be slapping down more houses. If you've got the resources for more houses, you've got to do it. You can't wait. Like I did, it's a 70-day thing. You have to survive 70 days.
Yeah.
The mod I was playing anyway was anyway, like I said, yeah, the last big horde comes on day 70, so you got to survive 70 days. I made it to day 11. That was it. And supposedly, according to the mod creator, it doesn't even get difficult until 40. It's like, man.
So you were struggling just a little bit.
Well, I just wasn't near as aggressive. I haven't played it in a long time. So first off, I forgot some of the base mechanics. You know, like I couldn't figure out how to get more gold income. And it's all about the housing. You know, of course, it all came back to me by the end of the night, but it was a lot of fun. It was a nice little breather last night, just playing something something I haven't played in a long time that I really enjoy, you know?
Awesome.
Gotta unplug from the DD2 every now and then. Keep your mind fresh.
Well, I was going to try and do the double APV set that day, but I got to like 70 or something. I was like, you know what? I can't be bothered. I'm going to go and do something else and just watch the whole bunch of stuff. Sort of
Yeah.
random sniffs and things.
Gotta spam that pause button. Oh, yeah. I beat all the maps on the regular game mode. It's just been a long time since I've played. And I don't play a lot of those micromanagement games. Now, the tower defense mods, there's a lot less micromanagement. You're not going through and constantly moving. You know, it's straight up a tower defense mod, so you don't have to worry about. There's only one place. It's like a big, huge world with one entrance into your village, but that one entrance just gets pounded. So you gotta have it jacked up. You gotta have everything just completely jacked up. Super good game though. I really enjoyed it when it first came out. I had that, somebody gifted that to me on stream. I can't even remember who it was. I think it may have been Blazin.
I can't remember either. It might have been actually, yeah.
I know he's a big fan of it. I think it was him. This isn't challenge mode, Vortex. This is ancient power resets, man. I'm in like full campaign gear right now. It's not, I'm not trying to prove anything today. I'm just trying to struggle through it. I'm with, you know, I got trash relics with campaign gear. Did you stream this morning? Or I guess it's this evening for you.
I had not long finished actually.
Oh, okay.
Hello. When it came to say hello.
I didn't, I was so zonked out when I woke up. I just wanted to go back to bed.
I was okay, I was exactly the same when I woke up this morning.
I got up and the only thing, you know, the wife hooked it up. She had me all ready to go with some caffeine and all that, and I'm sitting here drinking a quadruple espresso, and the only thing I could think is, I want to go to bed.
Can I just drink this and go back to bed?
Yep. Right now I'm using a throwaway relic, Marcus. It's got, it's got defense power and melee boom on it, I think. My normal setup is anti-melee, anti-orc, or anti-chaos, and either range or rate, depending on what mod you have. And if you're going to take it up, the rate's not worth using unless you plan on going all the way to Chaos 8. Unless you don't have Gilded Shards. If you don't have Gilded Shards, then rate is an amazing thing in combination with your mod. The hell is frozen? Oh, there it is.
Sweet.
Oh, it's over already. I didn't even realize.
Come on down.
All we got left is Mr. Frosty Pants.
Yeah, well, his pants are going to be unfrozen very shortly. Very shortly.
He's going to be depantsed.
Everyone, as soon as you see him, just shout,
Is that
"On
you?"
fire!"
Or is that Wise Wolf? God, I hope it's not you. Not to be that way, Omni, but...
What?
Is this... He's running too fast. Okay, it's Wise Wolf.
Ah.
The Sharky aura. I want that
no,
shark
that's definitely
foot
not me.
aura so bad, and I just can't get it.
Nope.
The
It
thing
ain't
looks
me.
cool as hell.
Let me have a look and see if I have it.
Wise Wolf is rocking it right now.
Just to annoy you.
That's why I was hoping you don't have it, because I know that's why you would use it.
Nope.
I got the fishes one, the one with the piranhas.
I'm missing 9 of them still.
Oh, I'm missing quite a few. I don't know how many, but there's a bunch.
I still want yours. Just
They
that.
haven't given out January codes yet. I don't. Something's got to be up with it.
I was gonna say someone's got to be up for them. It's way past the date where you have them.
Well, it's usually by like before the first week. You know, before the end of the first week of the month. But this year there was the holiday, and then You know, Trendy, of course, has got new creative directors, so I'm sure that there's some internal moving around or whatever, you would think. What's up,
Like it's
Logan,
okay.
Tobias? How y'all doing?
Hopefully they'll double them up for you or quadruple them the
Well,
next
I'm
time
hoping they're here before February. I mean, the month's what? It's almost over, right? It's the
Yeah, it's almost
22nd.
over. 9 more days.
Probably do this one and then call it a day here. I want to try to get some stuff recorded today. You got your Ramsters on you? That middle lane is screaming Ramsters.
Yeah, sure.
It's screaming it. Ramsterized this business over here.
Whereabouts?
Yeah, wherever. I've been using a lot of ballistas, dude. Ballistas are really, really, really powerful right now. I've been using a ton of ballistas, though.
People have been using. I was playing with a couple of people earlier on today. Equum being one of them.
Who's that?
Equum. I was playing with Equum.
Is he? I thought he was resetting again. Is he resetting again now?
Yeah, that's hence why I was playing with him earlier.
Oh, nice.
He was like, what floor are you on and that, and I was like, oh, right, well, this floor. So he's needing more DU, or did I not need this?
Take it easy, Tobias. Thanks for swinging by.
I'm just gonna hit the button.
Yeah, fine with me.
We've only got the headstrong lane to worry about, really.
I don't have doing ancient power resets. I've not spending any gold, so I don't have my volcanoes all set up. You can re-roll them in Raged Hippo. You get re-roll tokens from the Dragonfrost maps, and that will allow you to re-roll them.
But yeah, I asked him if I was questioning it. He was like, "Can I come with you? Come play with you?" And I was just like, "Wait, aren't you still aiming to get 999? It's like, why would you want to come play with me?"
Oh, he quit that. He said it's not possible. He tried a bunch of different builds, and he knows all the cheesy builds and everything too. He tried all that stuff and said that he didn't think it was going to be possible. I mean, the only way it seems like the Mystic could potentially be really strong with getting them to fight each other, and then you're gonna have to just rely on massive crowd control. I mean, maybe even time enemies out. When like the lowest health enemy on the map has 2 billion health. I mean, one of the skeletons spawned by a mage had 2 billion health. So I mean, that's just over the top. Trendy just doesn't want. I mean, somebody will still beat it, I'm sure, but Trendy obviously doesn't want anybody beating it.
What can I say? Once I get myself sorted and squared away, challenge accepted. Thank you very much.
They're not in shops in Raged Hippo. You have to earn them from playing the game. I mean, players can sell them. They might be in player shops. You have to play the Drakenfrost maps. Bryce, you can't. I'm not sure if anybody answered you, but no, you can't get the weapons are only from the keep. The resort will drop the reroll tokens, of course, but it's not going to drop the weapons. The old ramps just getting blown up.
I should just give up building.
Well, it's just the flyers are wrecking it.
There's a sky guard back there, though, isn't there?
Well, yeah, but that ramster you had, that location is like right at the spawn, where they come out of protection. Just dive bombing right into it. The Skyguard would have to one-shot to... And, I got that throwaway gear on, so it's not one-shotting anything.
Have you got a fish? Have you got a fisher at all?
Oh, the menu where they do it? I'll show you here after this mob's dead. It's just like you would upgrade it. So say I wanted to reroll, say, this mod. Just like I would upgrade it, I'm going to come to this interface, and then up top we see reroll. You can reroll the main stat or the mod. So like I would click the mod, and then it's going to cost me 3 pristine motes and 1 pristine token. So say I rerolled that bad boy, it gave me a crap option, so I'm just going to say no thanks and keep the 8. Oh no, and I just screwed up one of my throwaway items. Now it can't be traded.
I was going to say you can't.
Dang
In
it.
the bottom left, it actually says tinkering with this. We'll re-roll and it will lock it to you.
Yeah, like I redefined print.
What was it that you screwed up?
It was a purple Skyguard relic anyway. It wasn't a huge deal, but
I was going to say, like,
I've actually got another one I think I can use in place.
I'll keep my eyes peeled in case I come across another.
It was just, like I said, it was just one. It was a purple with range on it, so it wasn't a huge deal.
Mine's are all nice and shiny. Oh
What's
my.
going on there, Armand? I'm using defense rate, destruction, and splody on the ballistas reb.
Oh, what the hell was that lag?
Get a little lag spike there, did you?
Yeah.
Now remember, there in Raid Shippo, when you do that, it will lock the item to you, so you can no longer sell it. So you can't like re-roll to a perfect mod and then try to sell it. It won't allow you to.
I tried to do that the other day. I was looking at it. I was like, I need something random just to test this.
Dude, I got a 10
Re-roll.
out of 10 tenacity on my alt that I rolled. It's like, oh my god, are you kidding me? I just wasted all my luck on my alt. And it's locked to me. I'm going to put it on Weapon Man's. But I just don't want to spend a Chaos 8 amp on it, you know?
Yep.
Being on the alt. Just such a bummer. I re-roll it, I saw it, and I'm thinking, oh cool, I'm going to sell that bad boy. And then I remembered, no, you can't.
The joys. Oh, great. Okay.
Maybe I'll get something good right here. Let's see. Nope. Yeah, I want to do, I'll probably end up doing a video or two on those tower defense mods for their billions. They're really, really fun. And, you know, not being able to beat it is making me keep wanting to go back for more. It's taken me like 20 minutes to fail, though, so at least it's not like I've got hours into it.
Oh, yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah. I don't know, 20 minutes is still a lot of time to waste.
Well, yeah. What's going on, Slushy? How you doing? Ooh. Somebody killed it before I could nuke it.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
It's all good.
I see you running in. I was
As long as it's dead, is dead.
Let me just let my kitty cat meow real quick.
Well, I mean, you don't really, Josh. If it's something that's going to be a hot item, the best bet is to negotiate it first. Like the DD2 Discord has a marketplace where people post selling things and looking for things. But one of the problems there is a lot of the pricing is extremely high. 3 plane modes for 250k. Oof. Has it come to that? Anyway, I'm going to make that the last one here. Head out to the tavern and play with the loot. Crap, forgot to say thanks to those guys. If you guys are watching the stream, thank you very much for the matches. I do appreciate it. I gotta get my...
Short and sweet, but I'm gonna have to get out of here.
Get you some spaghetti, man.
Hell yeah, I'm starving as well, so I need to, like... So.
Well, go eat. Good lord. Anyway,
well, again,
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Take it easy. See ya.
See ya. Let's see... What was the weapon? There it is. Marknado, the quality of it doesn't matter. So 1 of 10 is the exact same as a 10 of 10. See if we got anything good in here though. Defense range and anti-frost. That right there could be my new throwaway for my fishers, since I screwed up my fisher one. So that bad boy is gonna... Now I've got Chaos 7 fishers. It was just a fix for PC, John. It was there was a duplication bug, I guess, that they fixed. And then some back-end stuff was all it was. At least it was good. It was small, so it was a quick update, you know. Let's see what else we got. Basically, every match I go through, I'm looking at all of the legendary relics. I'll show you guys. I'll run through everything that I used here today. What's that, dear? Oh. The wife's dominating the world over here in a little Risk. Anyway, so in Skyguards, of course, I showed that one already. You can't re-roll shard dust. Or you mean, where do you have to go over to the vendor and buy new shard packs with it. So, right over here. Right next to Grandma. The War Recruiter. And you can spend your shard dust here and get another shard pack. Now remember, these are just one shard packs like you would find on a map. Alright, where was I? Okay, we got Lightning Strike Auras. I'm using anti-melee, anti-mini-boss. With Destruction, Defense Rate, and Vamp. Now I'm mainly using that just for those 2 Omega Waves you have during an Ancient Power reset. And then Flame Auras, using Power Servo and Melee Boom. Twinkie! What's up, man? But Power Servo, Melee Boom, Deadly Strikes, Destruction, Defense Rate. On the Weapon Mans, I'm just still using a campaign one, just because that's a really good... It's there for the crowd control, not for the damage. So I'm not even bothering with that. And since I am just focusing 100% on crowd control, I went double range, so I'm using Vicious and Deadly. When I'm not using Vicious, which I haven't used it every reset, when I'm not using Vicious, I just throw Destruction in it. And then the Harpoons, using Piercer and Melee Boom. Like you see, nothing high quality, just a throwaway. None of this stuff is upgraded because I want to be able to trade it. With Destruction, Defense Rate, and Splody. So basically, I go until I get to level 80. All of those relics I just showed you, I will get like Omni or my alt or, you know, just one of my friends to hold those for me. So none of them have been upgraded. That one's screwed now, it's locked to me. But none of this other stuff has been upgraded at all. It's all 6 of 10. So I can trade all of these. So I'll trade them off to Omni or my alt or my wife or whoever and have them hold them for me. I'll go and do my Ancient Power reset. After I do the Ancient Power reset, I come back, I'm on floor 51. I'll do the one floor 51. I'll either, like, I can go through it because my Ascension's so high. But I'll do the one floor 51, and then I'll pick a random hero. Like I've been using this guy. This is the floor 51 gear. So I throw the floor 51 gear on to get my champion score unlocked. Once I get past 5300, of course, which is just one map. It's just floor 51. Puts me past 5300, and then I got Chaos 7 unlocked. And then I can do Chaos 7 maps. And then once I have Chaos 7 unlocked, and I'm above floor 32, I think is the cutoff for it, then all of those relics, all of these guys that, like, Omni was holding for me, I'll have him trade all those back to me. And then I've got a full setup to go through the Ancient Power without spending any gold at all. 0 gold it spent, other than the small tax from the player market. Now, these last couple resets I did upgrade Vicious Strikes, which is 2 million gold. But as you see, I'm still making good gold. When I started doing this at AP 42, I'm at AP 50 now, right? Yeah, I'm at 50 now. So I've gone up 8 Ancient Powers. When I started, I was at 30 million gold. And I haven't sold anything in the market. So this is all just from running maps. I'm at 121 million. So I've made 90 million gold on those 8 Ancient Power resets. Which is pretty good, you know, but it's all about not spending. So if you know, like, everybody wants to use their hyper shards, and I understand that. I do too. But by not using Thunderstruck, by not using Destructive, not using Mass Destruction, all this is saving me just massive, massive amounts of gold. Is the deal. Oh, nice, Twinkie. You changed your name back too. Anyway, that is going to do it for today, everybody. A little short one today, but like I said, I'm just really draggy today. I need to get some caffeine in me, take an allergy pill, kind of get myself put together a little. And I do plan on doing another stream later on. You just missed the end. Sorry there, Brick. I do plan on streaming something else later on. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, though. I may do They Are Billions, but I just know I'm not going to be able to win. Not without some more practice. So I might do a Stardew. I might do... I'm not sure. In fact, I'll put a poll over on the community tab. So check the community tab in like 5 minutes. And there will be a poll there where you guys can vote on what I do. But anyway, that will do it for today, though. So thank you all so much. It comes out to the same calculation as hero damage, Brick. Thank you all so much for swinging by. I do appreciate you a ton. And I will see you all later on. Check the community page in like 5 minutes, and there will be a poll up for the later stream. Thanks again, everybody. See y'all.